I'm Bill Chard, and I look after Resillion's conformance and interoperability practice. Conformance and interoperability is all about digital ecosystems and making sure that components within an ecosystem interoperate and work together to deliver an end result. Examples of digital ecosystems that we address come from consumer electronics, from smart energy and home energy management, and a number of other industry sectors. And we're talking about ecosystems that consist of software applications, devices and hardware components, or a combination of those. Making sure that components in these ecosystems play nicely together is a two-stage process. The first stage is to make sure that individual components conform with whatever standards or protocols have been designed to enable interoperability. But we find that typically that's not adequate. So the second stage that we support is to put those products into an environment that's more representative of the real world, typically with other components from multiple vendors and sometimes across different types of implementations of the technology platform. And in that environment, we exercise end-to-end interoperability use cases to make sure that everything works together and there are no gaps that are left just by the conformance testing. Conformance with a standard is typically not adequate to ensure interoperability, so we go to another stage, which is to put products and components into an ecosystem which is more representative of the real world. Typically includes products from multiple vendors or manufacturers, and then we run end-to-end interoperability use cases to make sure that things really do work seamlessly to deliver that end result. And once we've set up such a system, we can automate it for repeatability and accuracy and breadth of coverage, and then we can continue to ensure that new releases of products continue to interoperate within their target environment as designed and to give the best result to end customers.